Hello, my name is Zhatelier. Welcome back for another episode of The Last Kingdom in our Forex. And in previous episode, we did manage to sneak into the our enemy's home system. We've had our manta ray down here for a while, following the planet. I think it's now time for us to do a bit more daring action. So instead of following that, I'm going to remove that. You are going to move into the colony with this current speed. Then we got another group over here that is currently, well, actually they already refueled, so we got the second manta ray down there, or technically there's the first manta ray, plus one of our blue sharks in there. And what we'll do with those is we'll at least take the, probably keep the manta ray down here all the time being. We can certainly detach this one. What you are going to be doing is you're going to go to the waypoint. Hold on, which one is it? Waypoint 4. Move down there. I'll put on the actives on, so you'll be able to see things a little bit further away. Now, this doesn't have a massive weaponry. It's only 5 particle beam strength 3s, which is actually not the best particle beam that we have technically available. We haven't actually made any components from them yet. That's just a matter of time, really. I mean, they are in the research queue, I believe. Yes, they are. But we're not getting that quite yet. And other than that, there hasn't really been too much going on. Other than, actually, there was one thing that we found. We found a loop down here, so we had to reshuffle a lot of this area here. But from Amethyst, which was down here previously, well, a link to Shamshir. So, you know, put that into good use, I guess. And that really solidifies this area for the Hand of the King then, because, well, it's fairly close. If we have a look at the Coloradia, so... Okay, well, that area is a bit far away. Well, at least these two. Turfing is still relatively close. And then around here, it's not too bad. But anyway, let's go ahead and do our daring action here, so... I'm not going to put on the sensors. We did actually get enough intel that we now know what resources they have in the capital. And they actually have pretty good resources in there. Surprisingly much at this stage. I mean, they have been there for a long while now. On the other hand, they have over 900 million population. And if this... well, unless they have a race that has a massive density, population density, then I don't think they'll be growing much in there. And they might actually have such a massive penalty from the overcrowding. There probably is some sort of overcrowding there, because it would have to be at least 20 times the regular. No, 30 times the regular, or more or less, so that there would be room to grow. And it hasn't really grown during the time that we've been here. So I reckon that there is probably some sort of overcrowding. Let's get closer. We can probably get relatively close before they spot us. And once they do spot us, we'll just speed up and go back through the jump gate, because the other ships are already on here. We have also seen a commercial vessel going towards here, or actually it was coming from there and went there, but then since the planet was orbiting around here a little bit, we may have missed. We just barely saw the ship when it went towards Diamond, or the, well, yeah, Diamond B1, so the capital. So it's probably going down here. So once we have our ships down, actually, it's only 26 million range. I'm not entirely sure. It should be within reach. Okay, so we can then kind of be sure that we'll spot if there's anything there, and if there's commercial vessels, I'll go ahead and destroy them, and then we'll scatter somewhere a bit further away. But let's get this recon done first. Oh, and... oh, right, now we can probably see the thermal signature from them. Let's have a quick look. Population, Diamond... So they have a lot of installations. They have actually increased the number during the time that we've been here, I think. Although I'm not entirely sure, probably at least a little bit. Because we have been here for a while now, about, what, 6 months, more or less? Ghosting the planet there. Yeah, we can see thermal contact strength there, and it's actually not all that massive. Like, if we have a look, so 76,000, 25,000, if we have a look at our capital, because we have a lot higher population, but our signature, hold on. We actually have only 22,000 and 89, okay, so it's not that massive thermal signature in the end. Factory store, terraforming installation in St. Ooh, okay. We're actually doing some sort of... Oh, right, that's the thing. In St. Petersburg, we found a genetics thingy. I'm not entirely sure what we can actually do there. I think that's not really implemented yet, although I might be mistaken. I think, well, but anyway, we have found... We actually built one terraforming installation here. So that's because we had a bit of a lack of most resources. We have now found quite a bit of neutronium and all that, so we don't need to worry about at least that most of the resources actually in St. Petersburg for the time being. But yeah, we've started doing... Actually, we haven't started doing any terraforming yet. How many do we have? 2. Okay. So it's not that bad. So what we want to do over here is probably get rid of the methane. So methane 0. And yeah, we'll just remove all the methane, then we'll probably add in oxygen. So that we can at least lower the temperature a little bit, and then add in the oxygen and more nitrogen. Considering that this is a smaller planet than Earth, we can actually do it relatively quickly. We got plenty of workers there as well. Okay, but let's keep on going. I'll take a 3-hour increment right now. They'll probably spot us soon. Although I do wonder how close can we get before they actually spot us. Or have they been seeing us the entire time? I doubt that, but it's technically possible. Oh, the blue shark has arrived there. Let's just make sure that we are actually seeing that. We are seeing the jump gate there. We'll lay over there waiting. Right, so how many hours away? 30. Getting really close here. They're still not spotting us. I mean, I suppose it is still 33 million, but my goodness. They really are letting us close. There's gotta be someone spotting us soon. Now, we do have thermal sensors and all that, so if there's something approaching us, we should be able to see it. Seriously? Oh, there we go. Okay, we found at least 6 ships which have active sensors on. Let's put our active sensors on here. Take an... Oh wow. Okay, so there's a fair bit of shipyards there. Those do not have speed in there, so they're not moving yet, but we know that it's 13 kilotons size. Okay. Interesting. There might actually be some smaller ones as well. They're still not moving. No doubt they can see that we are spotting them, and no doubt this is making them hate me even more. I'm going to go close enough so I can see what sort of ground units they have there, so we probably need to take one more of these. Maybe it's another one. There we go, ground force. Oh wow, that is a lot of ground forces. 146 tons. And not to mention they probably dug in all the way at least to fort level 3 and most of the infantry and level 2, so... And potentially all the way to 6, so I'd say that there's at least 500,000 tons of ground troops there. Okay, well that's a bit... But there's only 6 ships there. We know that they had a lot of ships there. So we know at least about that they have 30-ish ships. I'm guessing these are military ships, although I'm not entirely sure. Well, they got active sensors. Their strength is only 10. So it might only be size... These might not be military vessels. Go a little bit closer, and I think I'm gonna turn around. And... remove last and go... through there. And then alter back to... Caldera, refuel and resupply, and begin overhaul. And I will... set the axes off. You're going to be using max speed. So, that was relatively successful. Oh, actually. Well, no, they have a lot of ships in here, so I'm pretty sure that that's not stopping them from doing their work right now. Right, well, we do have this other recon in here, which I suppose I could put on ghosting mode again. So, movement orders, Diamond B1, don't use max speed, follow at 200 million. And then set speed, just gonna go with the 750. It will take a while for us to actually reach that. But that should be okay. And we'll get more intel. We might actually soon find out how much they have things in there. Also, we got the Blue Shark in place. In case there's some logistics going through here. But we may need to wait for quite a while for that to actually be found, so to speak. Like, we might not get lucky immediately. Oh, inactive lab. Oh, right, yeah, we've got research labs. Oh, we're not actually producing anything else in Viralis right now. Oh, wow, actually, I didn't realize we had that much. You know what, how much? Not that. Mercasium, still got quite a bit. We've got another 5 at 40%. Because more is always nice. Right, research. So we've got another lab. I suppose we'll put it on the sensors, because we'll then start doing the fire control speed rating again. And we can't really put it on the energy weapons. Still about 2 years away from getting the particle lances. And after that we'll upgrade first the particle beams and then we'll get the lances as well. But yeah, we've got quite a bit of things underway. Oh, and Cortana produced the infrastructure. Let's have a quick look. What do they need to produce right now? You do have 3 million population. What sort of minerals do you have? You got a little bit neutronium, some duranium. You do not have a corundium, which is going to be a bit of a hindrance. Do you have a mass driver? No. You don't exactly have the resources of that either. Although within a year, it would be possible. It would still take some time to build it. On the other hand, we don't have a lot of construction factories here either. We're going to have to bring in some more. We do have a fair bit of workers available, but we have been bringing more mines recently, I reckon. So yeah, mass driver might not be bad because there are some comets and other things in here that might interest us, or the House Orlanco. A lot of iridium, some mercasium over there. Oh, wait, no, they do produce mercasium here. Yeah, no, we'll build the mass driver. It will take some time. Oh, and Romanov server 1. Let's have a look at that. Oh, right, yeah, you did your overhauls there. Let's have a quick look at the map again. So where should we send you? Obsidian, we've already served... Oh, right, we found Crimea. We'll send you back to Crimea then. I want to survey at least one place at a time, so we don't necessarily activate too many NPRs or anything like that accidentally. Probably actually go on one day. Ooh. Right, Devonshire. Crusade. Oh, right. Crusade Mars. There seems to be a lot of planets or something in there. It's actually mostly asteroids. There's one comet at the central one. Is that 7.5 billion from the main? Okay, that's not too far away, I reckon. So what? Oh, that's an oxygen planet, and it's a swamp. It does have a lot of liquid. Not much max population. Draining the swamp would take quite a while. I'm not entirely sure. It might have good resources in there. And the other planet and the moons are a bit colder, but they're not too cold either, so I reckon these might be useful. So where's this Crusade? Oh, right, so this is basically in the... yeah, down there. Okay. It's the Hand of the King's territory, more or less. Right, so I wanted to go back to Diamond to keep an eye on this. So we're following very slowly here. Oh, and Scholar Cargo 2 has completed orders. Let's have a look. You have been transporting things from whereabouts? From Turfing, by the looks of it. I'll send you back to Turfing then. Oh, we can actually go all the way into Turfing now. Excellent. Right, so load installation. Construction factory is probably a good idea. To get that. Then we can't quite alter it back from here yet. But we can get pretty close. It's making things a lot easier for me. So unload all installations and then refuel from colony. There were more construction factories, so I'm gonna repeat that order at least once. Factory restored. Automated mine in Colada. Good. Orders completed. So troop transports. Oh right, yeah, we dropped a bit more troops in Zhatelier. Yeah, we got another regiment here. I suppose we could set up another one of these. Field position, rear echelon. Assign that to the regiment there. You know what? We'll assign the crown units on this one, and then give you field position, rear echelon, and put your actives on. So we got quite a bit of the... yeah, we got 8 particle beam emplacements, and all of those are the latest design that we have of those. So they have the range of 200,000 kilometers, and on the other hand, it only does 3 damage. But it's 3 damage throughout the entire range, it's not all bad. And they've got another regiment here doing some defensiveness, or defensive things here. Some of them have actually fortified quite well. So, also in here, actually, okay. Well, that's good. Right. Still 9 days away from reaching the desired distance from the enemy capital to get more intel. And clearly, it's more profitable doing the intel on their capital than some random planet. Collection 2 has completed orders, orbiting Colada 1. Okay, collection, being Commerce Guild. Right, so Colada, load mineral type, uranium, and then alter it back to Durandal. Unload all minerals, refuel, and alter it back to Colada. Repeat that 4 times. And then what you're going to do is, as a payment, load some uranium, go back to Lubeck, unload all minerals, refuel from the Barracuda herd number 2, and then go back to Colada. So move 2. That's going to take quite a while. I'm kind of expecting to see some traffic through here eventually. Although they did see a military vessel here, so their ships might not want to do anything right now. Or not want to enter back here. Although, no, I don't think it's gonna stop them, because they have such a massive fleet. Well, a substantial fleet anyway, not necessarily massive. In the neighborhood. There we go, so now we can see that again. We got still the 120 intel points. That's not too bad. They haven't actually built any new installations between here, and the population hasn't grown. I mean, it was a fairly small gap. We built another mining station, and also made a mining colada. Civilians built another colony ship. There's quite a bit of civilian shipping actually already. Should probably move the miner in position. So, do we have Royal Target number 2? It was you that is doing that duty. So, space station, Traxxer, Anaconda, go to the Barracuda Mining Company, release structured ships, and then move back to Veralis. It's going to take a little while, but it's not too bad. We do have a mass driver there providing the minerals back to Barracuda. So we don't need to set up any shipping lines to provide the minerals. And those two... Ooh, jet has been surveyed. Lost a little bit of... oh, you had some accidents there. So Abalone is jump point 3. It'll go to jump point 2, standard transit. It's only 15 days away, so it's not actually all that far. Let's go back to Diamond. Some commander assignments. I believe someone died there. No, it's just sickness. Okay. Royal Recon has completed orders. Is now undergoing some overhaul in Caldera. That is good. Oh, and the workhorse is having low fuel. Right. We'll need to... Hold on, weren't you... Workhorse number 2? That was the... highway constructor, yeah. Okay, yeah, you are gonna go back and refuel in a little bit, so it's not well, eventually. So you can keep that on for the time being. We'll get the complaint about that for a while, but we'll be okay. Oh, Essex has been found, from Jet. Okay, there's a lot of asteroids here. Oh wow, and a lot of moons. Although, okay, 388 asteroids, that's quite a few. And, okay, that is... oh. That is technically livable. Is there... oh, carbon dioxide. It's not a lot, though. So this is definitely livable. Just a, you know, a bit of, cleaning the air out of, carbon dioxide, and yeah, it's... okay, that is interesting. Acceptable gravity... Savannah, there's max population for 2 billion. Liquid, okay, so the liquid isn't interfering with that. Savannah, okay, that's interesting. So where does it situate in the map? Jet was over to the north. From here, you just need to wait for the thing. Okay, so down there, interesting. Technically, it might be a homeworld for aliens, or at least a precursor, so we do need to be careful. Right, let's jump back to Diamond in the meanwhile. No luck finding any raidable things so far. I mean, if nothing else, I could just go and poke the ships that they had over there. They could technically be commercial vessels. We didn't see them moving, so But they are rather... I don't know, they were small for commercial vessels, but big for... well, relatively sizable for military vessels. So it might be a bit of a too bold move. Just keep them going a little bit longer here. Oh, harvesting capacity, yeah, we'll need to fix that in a little bit. But yeah, at least we are getting some intel points here, and actually... oh, one thing that we did, by the way, notice is... well, I mean, you were here for that, weren't you? The armies that they have in the capital are rather large. Well, I mean, it's their home world, so of course they have a lot of armies. And we don't still have a large transport. I mean, we do have the elephants design, it's just we don't have any shipyard that's capable of building them yet. It's a bit of an issue. Of course, we could retool one of the shipyards that we're not really using right now. For example, the workhorse one. Like, sure enough, we can build the camels from there, but I believe we can build the camels from this one as well. Yeah, we can. So I suppose we could retool this for the elephants. It takes a fair bit of time. Well, that, so we'll get at least one or two of those so we can start transporting a larger army at a time. And we don't need to transport them battalion at a time, rather we can do a, I believe, entire brigade at a time. But anyway, we are out of time for this episode, so if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description, but other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.